Welcome to the poor man's version of the 2022 Week 10 review of the Ruben Yanez Fantasy Football League. This is the Revolution Fantasy Football Edition. And the reason that we're doing the poor man's show is because we spent dollar money for me to be in space. And I gotta tell you, Big Daddy, it feels good. It feels good.
Yeah, I mean, there's no air up there, so bet you feel good.
Oh yeah. The scale is my friend. The scale is my friend right now. Okay, so
That's right.
we're gonna do a very short variation. Very simple. Very simple. Scores, review, and the rest. Coming up with the scores. Up first. And the old saying rings true that it's not funny until someone starts a quarterback on a bye. And that may have helped. But maybe not. The South Florida Further Boyos tied for first place. As we will see a little bit later on, 124 to the Flying Grayson, 64. With Tua and Jalen Waddle just, oh my God, that is just, they're a good combo. Lamar Jackson didn't roll through, but he didn't even play. So Aaron Jones came through with much more points. Who knew?
Sure did. Current champs taking down the Cholula Vista Huffing Puffs 120 to 110. With the Cholula Huffing Puffs holding strong at 8th place. Cucamonga Cracker Killers right in the middle with 5th place. Of course, Josh Allen came to play. So Josh Jacobs, Nick Chubb, Devontae Adams. Very good.
All right, here we go. Speaking of heartbreaks. But then again, that's what happens when you go against the Reservoir Dogs. They were on a streak. But they came back. Because Tiny Howlett, Juan Estrada are one and the same. 96 Reservoir Dogs, Dayman, 83. Dante Foreman, that guy, I gotta tell you. I shouldn't have to tell you, but I gotta tell you, that was a hell of a trade. Everybody won there.
Sure did. Oh man, Cantu Cuts just can't get out of their, just can't get out of their own way.
More heartbreak.
You got one bad news. You got more bad news. 105, 116, falling to the San Jose Joy Life Matters, who, I mean, for the most season, it's kind of there. But again, the reason he won because he had Jonathan Taylor and C.D. Lamb just decided to show up that day.
And as they do. Here we go. The Shabooms. The Shabooms without telling absolutely anyone. Just putting those wins. On there. But of course, how could you not? Patrick Mahomes, 33 points. Austin Eckler, well, 12, but you know what it is. Cordero Patterson, definitely a disappointment. But it does not matter. For the Shabooms have won, and the Trolls have not. 107 to 84. Big Daddy, take us to the game of the week.
All right, here we go. The game of the week between, the mythical creature, the Clitoris, taking on the Merced Pippers, knocking them out, 131-112. Reclaiming that second spot. It's going to be interesting. Could be his year. I mean, just talk about just taking up wins in the background. Clitoris, who's second only by a darn tiebreaker, and even then, that was a heartbreaker. Fan remembers about 2-3 weeks ahead. And just as a preview, next week it is the South Florida Further Boyos versus the Clitoris, round 2 for the true number one spot. That's right.
At least as of week 11, it's gonna be good.
That's instantly the game of the week for week 11.
Instantly. And with that being said, here we are with the as of week 10 standings. Standing in first and second, with the tiebreaker going to the South Florida Pollos with 8 wins, 2 losses. The Merced Vapors and the Shabooms, one loudly and one silently. 7 wins, 3 losses. Reservoir Dogs and the Stack King Trolls right there, just in the hunt. At 6 wins, 4 losses. The Cracker Killers and the Chula Vistas are just on the outside, looking in, with the Cracker Killers still having plenty of a shot to get in there for those last spots. And everyone else has a losing record, but hey,
Yeah.
like my Little League soccer coach said, hey, even if you're out, you can still play spoiler.
That's right.
You can still, hey, 9 through 12, you can still ruin it for about 4 through 8. Don't you worry about that. That is still possible.
That is still possible.
And here we go. It is the Thursday night Week 11 preview. Tennessee Titans at the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers here are favored by 3.5, which tells me that they're barely favored, and I don't even know why they're favored. They got nothing, and they showed nothing. And they somehow think that the over/under on this game is going to be 41.5. But what do I know? I'm not a Vegas person, so who knows? They might be right. I, on the other hand, completely disagree. I think that Green Bay is going to fumble this just like they fumbled everything else. I don't care if they want a dramatic come from behind. No, none of that. None of that means nothing. It's a new week. It's the NFL. And they're going up against Derrick Henry. King Henry, 28 points, coming from Tennessee. I almost, gosh darn, guarantee 3 touchdowns by Derrick Henry. Not just because that's what I really, really want and need. Don't have a kicker for the week because everyone's on a bye. And speaking of byes, I think Green Bay is going to get by with nothing but field goals. Mason Crosby, get ready to kick some field goals. Big Daddy, how do you feel?
Yeah, there's something wrong with my throat. I feel the game will be over 41.5. I went with Green Bay 25, Tennessee 24. I see Green Bay. I see Green Bay, showing up at home, the frozen tundra. He's going to show why Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. But then again, that's wishful thinking. It's Thursday night.
God, it's been so atrocious.
That's right.
God.
Terrible matchup on Thursday night so far.
Jeez. But hey, that's how it goes. And as a reminder, the music brought to you by Studio Pete. Instrumentals available on Spotify. Make sure you get it. Make sure you get it. Because it's good.
Fit in.
It's good. And look, painless, quick, not as entertaining. That's coming back. Don't you worry about a gosh darn thing. We got plenty of content, plenty of game show questions. Big Daddy better make sure that he's ready.
All the time.
You never know. You never know when there's hidden trivia. Just. Anyway,
I'm all over the place.
that's week 10. I'm coming to you from space. Big Daddy down on Earth.
That's right.
See you for next week.